Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you're tuned in. We just hope all is well. Of course, you got the one and only Mr.
and Mrs.
Smith, and this is day 4 of the 30-day credit restoration challenge, the VIP section, where we just really want to hold your hand, give you some guidance, let you know that we are here, we're available. You can ask any other questions that you have inside of this group, and we'll get them answered. We just want you to know that you're not alone. Now, this site, what you're looking at, should be very familiar to you. Hopefully you've logged in multiple times by now, but this is the Business Management Center. As you know, that what you have access to includes a lot more than just the credit, but for now we just want to focus on the credit because that's what you came for. So once you're logged in, you'll see the BMC home, which is the Business Management Center. Click on the My Credit System, and this is how you access the tool that you invested in. So shout out to you investing in yourself. And at the top part, you'll click the My Credit System. This is the actual system and where it is housed. Now, let's go beyond the introduction and click directly onto the 750 credit plan and do a brief recap, and then we'll get into today's overview. So as you know, day 1, we talked about module 1, and that was just an introduction to the 750 credit plan, what all you have access to, where your tools are located, how to best manage the tools so you can get the best and the most out of this platform, this system. Module 2, we talked about obtaining your credit reports and your credit score, because that's where it starts at. You got to have the ability to obtain that credit report so you can even know where you're at. If you don't know where you are, how can you possibly know where you're going? So that was all in module 2. Had some downloads, things that you were able to educate yourself on. In module 3, we were talking about how to read that report. You see, it's one thing to pull it, but it's another thing to understand it. So we taught you how to read it and gave you tips and ways that you should prioritize your credit report so you can handle the most important things first and see a rapid growth in your credit score just by doing it according to how we taught it. But now let's go ahead and talk about module 4, which as the title states, how to dispute items on your credit report. And this is what a lot of people get excited about, and you're here.
Alright, so let's go ahead and click on that and open it up. So on module 4, you guys, the very first video is disputing online versus disputing via certified mail. Look, I know we live in a time where we want to do everything fast. We want to do everything online, and mailing off letters is a little bit old school, but guess what? In order to play the game, you got to go a little bit old school sometimes. So we show you how to dispute via certified mail. We even show you how to properly do it. If I keep scrolling down, you'll see how to actually mail credit dispute letters. So they actually show you in the post office what you should do to get the certified mail process going if you've never done it. I know that may seem so second nature to some people, but there are people out here, especially millennials, who are unsure of how to actually mail off certified mail. This is what you got to understand. When you dispute items online versus doing it by mail, you got to understand how you are waiving a certain amount of your rights. It's very important that you watch this video. It's only 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Look, there's even some credit bureaus out here trying to make it easy for you, trying to make it easy for you to dispute online. But again, some of your rights are being waived. Some people have been able to successfully get some things removed when they dispute online. But if there's ever a matter of you not getting those things removed, well, guess what? Because you did it online, it can actually hurt you because you've waived some of your rights and you may not be able to get that item removed. Guess what? Everything is backed up by facts. Documentation always beats conversation. Click on the download, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and we actually show you where to find the section where they discuss disputing online and waiving a certain amount of your rights, okay? So if you didn't know that, now you know. All right, Module 4B, again, this is how to mail your credit dispute letters. This is you actually going to the post office and getting the understanding and filling out the paperwork to do certified mail. This video is really short, really sweet, only 5 minutes and 24 seconds. So you guys, on top of that, okay, So we're educating you on why you need to do certified mail. We're showing you how to do certified mail. And then we have all of your addresses already here for the 3 credit bureaus, okay? Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. Now this is what you got to understand. Sometimes all credit reporting agencies aren't reporting to all 3 bureaus. So if there's a dispute that you're doing with Equifax and it doesn't show up on Experian and TransUnion, you're not going to mail a letter to Experian and TransUnion. You only mail the letter as it pertains to what you're disputing and with which bureau, all right? So all of your addresses are here. This module only takes 13 minutes and 2 seconds, plus whatever time you want to dedicate to reading the document. So make sure you're diving into these things. We say this all the time. You can always get ahead. You don't have to wait on us, but I like it. I like the group coaching. And keep in mind, if you have any questions, put it underneath this video.
That's how you make things simple. We told you we wanted to simplify everything and make credit simple. They say if you don't understand something enough to where you can explain it to a 10-year-old, then you may not understand it yourself. This system has designed credit in a way that it can be understood by anyone who even may not have a prior education as it pertains to credit. Dive in, take advantage of what you have. This module is all about you taking that first step and mailing out those letters, which helps your payment history. That's all I got. That's all you got?
Yep.
That's all we got. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Signing out.
Salute.